The Reds are back in action this week as they take French side Lille in the Champions League. In today's video, we will be discussing some huge news ahead of the clash as a twist has emerged. Not only that, but we will also be going over all of the latest Liverpool news from the last 24 hours. There is so much to cover in today's video, but first, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. Lille prepared for their trip to Liverpool with a 2-1 victory at home to Nice in League One, taking them third in the table. The Reds are still in high spirits after their memorable late 2-0 win away to Brentford on Saturday on a tense Premier League afternoon. There have been a run of hugely important and awkward league assignments for Liverpool of late, so they may welcome their next fixture. On Tuesday evening, Lille head to Anfield for the penultimate game in the group stage, but the pressure is off for Arne Slot's side. Liverpool already have more than one foot in the knockout stages, so this will allow the head coach to make changes to his personnel. For Lille, it is a crucial match though, with the French outfit sitting 8th in the Champions League table, in the last of the automatic qualification places. Bruno Gennasio's side warmed up for their trip to Anfield with a 2-1 victory over Nice on Friday evening, despite falling behind. Goals from Jurgen, Arne Haraldsson and Bafodé Diakite turned the game on its head in the second half, however, earning Lille an invaluable 3 points. There was an assist for star striker Jonathan David, who has been loosely linked with a move to Liverpool, with the Canadians scoring 17 times this season. The win means that Lille are third in Ligue 1, behind leaders PSG and second place Marseille, but they trail the former by 14 points. They are unbeaten in their last 21 games in all competitions, 14 league matches, not suffering defeat since all the way back in the middle of September, for a new club record with 12 wins and 9 draws. Lille have also won their last 2 Champions League matches, winning 3-2 at home to Sturm Graz last time around, as well as triumphing 2-1 away to Bologna. This all means Liverpool will be taking on a side in good form, one who could pose a threat to their 100% record in the Champions League this season. Now onto the big twist. Diogo Jota was absent from team training as Liverpool prepared for their Champions League match against Lille on Tuesday. A full squad minus 2 players took part at the AXA training centre as Liverpool got ready for their 7th European match of the campaign against Lille. Though Tuesday's French opponents at Anfield are on a 21-game unbeaten streak, Arne Slot could see the fixture as an opportunity to rest some players before Saturday's Anfield clash with Ipswich. As we have seen so far this season, however, Slot is unlikely to rotate too heavily, with automatic passage to the round of 16 still not mathematically guaranteed. One man who will miss out is Jota. He was absent from Monday's team training session due to a little niggle he felt against Nottingham Forest, as Slot put it last Friday. The coach's comments made Jota's newest issue seem relatively minor, with the boss saying before the weekend that it will be a struggle to have him on the pitch maybe on Saturday, but we're hoping to see him on the pitch in the near future again. Joe Gomez was the only other senior player missing from training as he continues his recovery from a hamstring injury sustained against West Ham on December 29th. The last we heard from Slot about his fitness was on January 13th, when Gomez was still quite far away from a return to team training. Among those who were involved were youngsters Trey Nyoni, Tyler Morton, James McConnell and Jayden Dance. Rio Ngumoha, who started against Accrington Stanley, was not in attendance. This could have been in part because he is not eligible to play against Lille in the Champions League. Liverpool would have been required to register Ngumoha as part of List A for the competition, as he did not meet the criteria for List B. While an unlimited number of players born on or after January 1st, 2003 can be named on List B for the Champions League as late as the night before any fixture, those must have been at the club for an uninterrupted period of 2 years. And with Ngumoha having only joined Liverpool from Chelsea in September of 2024, he would instead have needed to take a spot in the 25-man senior squad, List A. What are your thoughts on this? Ngumoha looked incredibly promising against Accrington Stanley in the Cup, but the Champions League is another level completely. A very young player could benefit from a few cameo appearances in the competition, but could also be set back from the physicality of it. We will just have to see what the club decide to do, but what are your thoughts? Let me know in the comments section. In other news, Arne Slot explains why Liverpool wanted Martin Zubimendi transfer. Liverpool tried and ultimately failed to sign Real Sociedad midfielder Martin Zubimendi in the summer. Now, Arne Slot has explained why he was keen on the transfer. After Liverpool had a £51 million offer turned down, Slot admitted in August that the Reds tried everything to bring Zubimendi to Merseyside in the summer. Having turned Liverpool down in the summer, the holding midfielder has now virtually completed a deal to sign for Arsenal next summer, according to the Mail's Sami Mokbel. Speaking to TNT Sports, Slot discussed how he likes his defensive midfielders to play, and provided an insight into the player Mikel Arteta could be getting. "I prefer them to get the ball behind those two," Slot said in reference to his deepest lying midfielders standing in the pocket between the opposition midfield and attack. "Therefore these two, Liverpool centre-backs, are so important that we can find them behind those two, instead of asking the ball over here or there or there. We prefer them keep more in midfield. I even think the player that we wanted to bring in, I think it's out in the open that much, was also a player that was really comfortable, is still a player that is really comfortable on the ball, and can bring the ball from our last line to our forwards." That player he references is of course a Zubimendi. With the Spaniard not making the move, Liverpool turned to Ryan Gravenberch to take on the role of the Reds' number 6. Watching a clip of the Dutchman turning his man and driving into the opposition half, Slot commented, "This is a special quality Ryan has, that he can turn away from his man. He is one of the few holding midfielders, pivots, the way you want to call it in this country, that can create an overload by a dribble. Mostly these players pass a lot. Ryan is good in passing as well, but to create an overload by a dribble, you don't see this many times as a number 6. Ex-Man United defender Rio Ferdinand also gave Slot the opportunity to underline just why the defensive midfielder is such a crucial part of his side. Liverpool's coach responded, "They're important to me, but they're especially important to our attackers. We feel we have attackers that are really special, the front three, and we've got 5 or 6 of them. So the only thing we have to make sure is that these players come in promising positions, having the ball a lot, and therefore you need 2 number 6s that can bring the ball towards them." While Liverpool's efforts to sign Martin Zubimendi were ultimately unsuccessful, with the midfielder opting for a move to Arsenal, Arne Slot has provided insight into why he was so keen on bringing him to Anfield. Zubimendi's comfort on the ball and ability to transition play from defence to attack made him an ideal fit for Liverpool's style. However, the Reds pivoted to Ryan Gravenberch, who Slot believes possesses a unique dribbling quality that allows him to create midfield overloads, complementing the attacking talent in Liverpool's squad. Alongside Alexis Mac Allister, Slot sees Gravenberch as an essential part of Liverpool's ability to link the defence and attack, ensuring that their prolific forwards receive the ball in dangerous positions. Despite missing out on Zubimendi, Liverpool has adapted by investing in versatile ball-playing midfielders who fit their philosophy. Ultimately, despite not signing the Spaniard, things have seemed to work out for the better for Liverpool. Had we signed Zubimendi, we would have probably never have discovered the world-class ability of Ryan Gravenberch in Slot's system. But what are your thoughts here? Let me know in the comments. But that is all for today's video. I hope you did enjoy. If you did, please make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel to join our fast-growing community. Thank you. I'll see you in the next video.